I think it was Senator Cornyn brought up, but in a little different way, about Secretary Clinton's email arrangements for, can I say something? I've often been accused of asking about Secretary Clinton's email since she's run for president. But to make the record clear, in June of 2013, I started asking questions about this as related to one of her counselors, Abedin, and email and conflict of interest and stuff like that. That's where this all started a long time before she was running for president. So recently, a senior unnamed law enforcement official told the Washington Post about an immunity agreement with the State Department staffer who maintained her email server. Yet, you, Attorney General, have not answered this committee's question about the nature and status of that investigation. Does the immunity agreement contain a provision requiring that staffer to cooperate with all government inquiries, including committees, as I had requested? And if not, why not? Would you provide a copy of that agreement to the committee?
Well, Senator, and again, I thank you for your recent letter on this also, on this topic. And we are providing a response to your letter in writing. And so I don't want to get ahead of that as we review the issues that you've raised there. I believe you had asked for a copy of that document. We typically do not provide copies of documents as part of ongoing investigations, but we are preparing our response to your letter on those issues. Similarly, we don't go into the details of the agreements that we have with any witness in any matter. In ongoing investigations. And Senator, I know as you mentioned, you had raised this issue in the context of reviewing another matter several years ago, and you're following through now. And what I will say is that my response to this is the same as my response to other questions about ongoing matters, whether now or whether I was a U.S. attorney or whether I was a line assistant. And the consistency with which the department handles the ongoing matters, whether they involve someone with a famous last name or not, is something that we take very seriously. And so our desire not to discuss this matter in open hearings or in the press is not out of a desire to evade your questions or certainly this committee's oversight responsibilities, but it is how we handle ongoing matters. And I certainly hope that it is taken in that way. And we treat them the same, and that is how the public has confidence in the investigations that we conduct.
If that latter comment is about something I said